Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching Regen Nation. Here at Regen Nation, I know it's Tesla and FSD and stuff like that, but I told you when I changed the channel name last year, or I think it's been over a year now, that we're going to bring you different EVs, not just Tesla. Predominantly Tesla, but not just Teslas. I want to branch out into different EVs. So today, we're going to go for a drive in a different type of... It won't be a Tesla. It'll be different. We're going to go to a GM dealership right down the street from here, not very, very far from where I live, and we're going to drive a Silverado EV. I've been liking the Silverado EV since they released it last year. This one, I'd like to get an RST, but I think they only have the work trucks for test drives. So we're going to go, whether it's a work truck or a Silverado RST, we're going to test drive the Silverado. They even have Sierras. Maybe I'll do a separate video and get a Sierra at another time. But we're going to go test drive it. I'm going to bring you along. I'm going to show you all about the Silverado EV. Now this is one of the WTs, one of the work trucks. Black on black. This couldn't have more black on it.
Super simple to start. It's pretty fun.
Okay, just no power button.
No power button.
And just regular drive stuff like that?
You ever driven a Mercedes? It's very similar to that.
No,
so it's,
I haven't.
Pull in.
Pull in?
And down. Sorry, pull in and down to put in drive.
Oh, okay.
And then in and up is reverse. Just in is neutral. And then the park button is right there.
Okay, that's similar to Tesla.
Yeah.
The park button. So yeah, I guess they do that so you can't inadvertently or accidentally.
Exactly.
Just hit it in. So you have to pull forward. This one's the work truck.
Yeah.
But are they actually selling the work truck still, or are they just selling?
There's a 3WT, a 4WT, and then the RST on the Silverado side of things. Mm-hmm. And then we have the Denali, Sierra Denali on the Sierra side.
I can go straight.
Right? Yeah, you can go straight. Yeah, you're good.
Now this system is when you take your foot off, it starts creeping. It starts moving up.
The 1 foot braking kind of thing.
It does have regen braking.
Yeah.
Keeping it, I guess, like this is more traditional to an ICE.
Yeah.
I'm accustomed to in the Tesla.
Yeah. Where
you take your foot off
for you.
It has a brake hold.
Yeah.
It just holds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if this one has it. I know some of our other EVs do have the option to toggle back and forth between the two drive modes. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to extend your battery range, you could have that.
Okay. And does this Silverado, I forget, does it have the adjustable regenerative braking? Where you put it on strong or?
I don't think so. I think it's
just one setting.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the difference between this and the RST, obviously there's probably huge differences.
Yeah.
But the RST only comes in one battery pack size?
It's the biggest back. Yeah. It'd be the same battery pack as this, being the max range. Mm-hmm. And then it just builds on the kind of luxury of this particular model. This is a work truck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The RST has, all the kind of bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm. And I've heard that, I don't know if it's coming to Canada, I read it online, it might be a US thing only, but correct me if I'm wrong, that they're making a lot more trims of this come next year for 2025?
I imagine they would be, yeah. I think the original launch idea was the work truck and the RST. And then again on the Sierra side, the Denali, and then they'll build out the models from there.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. There's a few trims in between this and the RST, which helps the consumer for pricing.
Absolutely, yeah. So it jumps up a big gap between this and the RST. I can imagine.
Yeah. What's this sticker for this?
85.
85.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Oh, I asked you that already, but the range on this?
It's about 700 kilometers.
7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So with the max range, it does get a big. It does have a lot of range.
Yeah. See, I'm looking for something. I mean, probably like most people.
Yeah.
Not everyone cares about full range because they're just using it as a commuter. But I mean, the regular range is fine if you're not towing.
Yeah.
But with my truck and with my feature truck, I'm looking for something to tow with.
Yeah.
And I know with EV trucks these days, the way the technology and the battery chemistry is right now, you're cutting your range in basically half.
Yeah.
And then you start towing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for something with the most range.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I know GM has these trucks.
Yeah.
Big battery packs.
Exactly. Well, the one benefit to us over say the Ford Lightning.
Yeah.
Because this truck was designed from the ground up as an EV versus the Lightning was
the same chassis.
It's the same chassis. We're able to design it to have that 700 plus kilometer range. So then when you do go to tow, yes, it does obviously shrink the range down by a significant amount, but you're still getting, a good amount of range out of it.
Yeah, if I can, the way we camp a lot in the summertime, and I have a travel trailer.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, your range goes down in an ICE vehicle too. People just
for sure
pay attention to that. But I mean, on my Tacoma, it cuts almost in half. Yeah. Or basically half. So if I can get 300 kilometers towing on highway and city, then I'm happy. With the Lightnings, the Rivians, and the Teslas offerings of their trucks, you can't do that right now. When you're towing.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you think about ours, if you cut it 700 plus in half, you're still in that 350 range.
Exactly. Do you remember what the smaller battery pack range is?
It's not far off. I think it's like 650.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not a huge...
No, it's not a huge difference.
So when they call it extended, it's not... Okay. And these battery packs are, if I remember, they're stacked on top of each other, right? As opposed to just one pack like most EVs.
Yeah, so it's basically all underneath of us.
Yeah.
And I think it's like too deep or too high kind of thing.
I think it is. Yeah. Now, is this a 25 or 24?
This is a 25.
Do we know when GM's going to be moving over to the new standardized max adapter? Or not adapter, but plug?
Oh, for the Tesla?
Yeah.
So, I believe it's in production right now.
Yeah.
So it should be, very soon. It's been in the works for a bit, and then I know they launched that to the public kind of in September timeframe.
Yeah, with the adapter.
Yeah. So it should be rolling out pretty soon.
Okay. I mean, the adapter's fine, but if you could get it built in natively, integrated into the truck, then it makes it a lot easier. Now this comes with, speaking of integration, this comes with a built-in brake controller, I see, down here. Is that what that is?
Yep, that's brake controller.
Okay, cool. GM has, what's Super Cruise, is it?
Yep.
It probably wouldn't be on the work truck.
Not on the work truck. It is available with the RST and the Denali.
Yeah. What's the jump to the RST? We're talking
120, 130 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Compared to 85, eh?
Yeah.
What's the 3? So if this is 85 and this is a 4.
3's around 75.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Does the steering have different steering modes? Like comfort and sport?
I don't believe in the work truck it does.
This seems, the reason I asked is I was going to say, is this in the...
It's nice,
yeah.
So actually, if we'll just get over into the, see on the 14 side road there.
Yeah.
We'll take a left up there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice size truck. I mean, a lot of room.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a small family.
Yeah.
Family of 4, but we're all small like me. But so we don't need a lot of room.
Yeah.
But we do go on road trips quite a bit. I mean, with that Tesla, I've been down to Tennessee last year.
Yeah.
The year before that, we went out to the East Coast, took the ferry over to Newfoundland.
Oh yeah.
So we do travel
Yeah.
EV trips a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
So we like something that's comfortable.
Absolutely, yeah. So what they've done when they redesigned this, because we didn't need the space in the front, so the overall length is actually very similar to our ICE trucks.
Yep.
But what they've done is move everything forward, so the front end is shorter. You have 6 inches bigger doors in the back here.
Back's huge.
Yeah, so the back seat is massive. It's half a foot bigger than your standard crew cab on ICE.
Yeah.
And then the bed stays the same size. So
I was going to ask you about the bed. Is that a 6 or 5.5?
I believe it's 5.5.
That seems to be the standard.
Yeah.
I think I remember the RST. I'm just trying to compare the two. Has a, like you said, more bells and whistles and more luxury. But it has a. Does it not have a vertical display screen or a much bigger screen or something?
I think the screen's bigger. I think it's this size, but it's all screen.
Well, this is a pretty big screen.
Yeah.
As it is.
And it's integrated a little bit nicer.
Oh, as opposed to like the tablet stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a decent sized screen.
Yeah.
And now this has CarPlay and.
Yep. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. The RST has the turning radius is 5 feet shorter than our normal ICE trucks because it has 4-wheel steering.
That's right. Okay. So the Silverado RC has the steering too?
Yeah.
Because I know the Sierra does.
Yeah.
Okay. The work trucks don't, obviously.
We do have to abide by certain standards.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite that bad.
What was that? I just got like a vibration in the seat.
So that's your.
Some warning of some sort?
Yeah. See in the mirrors you've got blind spot monitoring.
Yep.
So it also vibrates the seats.
Oh.
So
wow.
no, nothing's in our blind spot, but I think it sensed the car coming.
Like a cross traffic thing?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. And it's just here?
Both sides.
Oh, wow. Because I felt it
You
only
felt it on that side, so it probably picked something up.
Maybe a car coming up.
Yeah, or maybe it might have been the stop sign.
Okay.
Right, so just in the blind spot.
That's interesting.
Because you had the right turn signal on.
I think that's cool. I don't mind. I like that kind of
Yeah.
tech stuff like that. But I can imagine some people may not like that.
A little jumpy, yeah.
That can be toggled off, I guess.
Yeah, so actually if you just see over on the left side there's a couple buttons.
All these
Yeah.
sweet buttons.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty standard. That's standard on the work truck, eh?
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be their base.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Of course, the mirror's like a traditional blind spot. Everything
Yeah, it just lights up.
Yep.
There's a little car there.
Yeah. What's the warranty? I don't want to sound ignorant, but what's the warranty on?
I don't know if it's any different than our standard ICE vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Our ICE vehicles are 3 years, 60,000 limited, and then 5 year, 100,000 powertrain.
Limited or unlimited?
Limited.
Limited.
Yeah. And then 5 year, 100,000 powertrain.
This has, not that I guess anyone would ever use it, but it has built-in navigation.
So yeah, just
Google Maps.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, in this day and age, I'm sure everyone uses
Most people. You know, it's funny you say that because I had a customer a few weeks back looking at a new Traverse.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't have nav. And I was like, it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so whatever phone you have, and it's wireless. So you just plug it in on your phone and you're off to the races.
Oh, it is wireless. That's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're off to the races, and she's like, I prefer like Google Maps. And I was like, okay, all right. Well,
They're traditional.
yeah.
They're not. Yeah.
To each their own.
Yeah, you've got it. I'm sure there's a small segment of the population that doesn't, embrace the technology so much.
I find it easier to just, before I take off, sitting there, just type in where I want to go, and then it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the phones have come so long.
Just go straight.
This is going to go to 25, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the phones have come so long in a short period of time in terms of technology and user friendliness.
Yeah.
That much more user friendly than the OEM's interfaces.
Exactly.
Now, I noticed when you had the Google Maps on there, it looked like it was online connected.
Yes.
Does that come? Is that like an introductory?
That's through OnStar, so you would have a trial period for that.
Everything's subscription based now, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I do believe the map is still available itself without the connection.
It just wouldn't show live traffic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now the RST Air suspension.
Air suspension. Yep. And it's got I think it's 5 inches of travel too. So between your lowest setting, which is your park setting, which if you're parking underground or something like that, it's 3 inches lower than our ICE trucks. Actually, no, sorry, that's a lie. It's the same height as our ICE trucks, which are the lowest trucks on the market.
With it being a work truck and a full-size truck like this, it's got to be, I'm guessing, at least 7,500.
Yeah, for sure.
If not, probably closer to
I think the towing itself is almost on par with the ICE trucks. It's just the range would obviously...
Yeah. Well, like I said, my travel trailer's not that big. It's like 4,500 pounds, so
it would definitely tow that.
Anything would tow it with ease.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume it would have a standard 7-pin connector back there.
Yeah.
And the onboard power, I noticed when you were going to grab the plates, it has a suite of onboard power there.
Yeah, in the bed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns the whole truck into a generator.
Yeah, and that can be used at any time. Like there's no limitations where.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, I just felt it on the left side now.
Yeah.
For this guy coming, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. When I felt it the first time, I had my right signal.
Yeah, exactly. So, on the RST that he was showing us. So if we were to pop the frunk there, there's some plugs in there as well.
Oh yeah.
So let's say you're in construction and you've got your battery charging mount things.
Yeah.
You could have them in the frunk while you're driving with it plugged in, so it can still be charging your.
Oh, okay.
I think that might be where we have the edge over.
Okay,
Ford.
because that's what I was referring to. If they're always if there's any restrictions, because one would think, and I'm pretty sure Tesla's like that. Once the car's in motion, they defeat those plugs. But if you can keep that running all the time, that's great.
They do run.
No, that's right. Nice. I mean, just for this being, I know they call it the work truck. I guess nobody wants to call it base anymore. They don't use the terminology. But for all intents and purposes, it's basically a base truck.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I mean, I'm sure the RST is going to be a lot more luxurious and bells and whistles and stuff like that.
It's pretty spectacular.
But for what you need, but also look at the price difference. You're looking at $40,000 difference.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a whole small vehicle difference.
Yeah, it's basically the price of our Equinox.
Yeah. So the tow mode is right here, a tow button. Once you press tow, you see the kilometers on the bottom left. They adjust. So that's not even half. That went from 81 to 130. Yeah, so that's not even.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That was my little test drive with the Chevy Silverado, the work truck, the WT. Chris, sales guy, no sales pressure, very easygoing. Gave me all the information he had. The stuff that he couldn't answer on that test drive, he sent it to me by email, so got all the information. It's a nice truck, and for the price, GM is smart with the pricing. They're going to sell a lot of these. The RST, that's pricey, probably way out of my price range, but the work truck might be exactly what we need. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.